So there was a summit that AMD held in China earlier in the month. Well, there's now actual footage of the event published by Video Cards, and it's pretty huge news for Vega. Stay tuned. Welcome back to GamerMeld. I know I normally post at night, but I really didn't want to wait on this, and since I don't work today, I could actually bring it as soon as I found it. I'll have the video linked in the description, but let's just get right into it. AMD's General Manager of Gaming, Scott Herkelman, is speaking in the video and said some really interesting things. One, they expect game developers to use the new APIs 3 times the amount they did last year. So it's very clear that DirectX 12 and Vulkan are becoming more and more mainstream. He also discussed that VR should be getting bigger this year with more development, more games coming out for it, which is fantastic news for those who spend a ton of money on the headsets. But of course, this video is mostly about Vega, and man did he deliver. First, it's definitely confirmed that Vega will be running HBM2, the newest high bandwidth memory, but the biggest news is that AMD is giving their board partners the freedom to sell their cards with whatever memory configuration they want. The examples given were 4 and 8 gigabytes of HBM2, but as WCCF Tech pointed out with chip size, we know Vega will have, and AMD's confirmation that they'll use 2 stacks, so we could be looking at up to 16 gigabytes of memory. That's actually really great news, as sure HBM2 is some impressive bandwidth, the 8 gigabytes it was rumored to have was a slight concern of mine as the 1080 Ti has 11 gigabytes and it definitely seems memory demands from video games continues to increase. Of course, plenty of games today are still fine with 4 gigabytes. I mean, don't get me wrong. Less is fine in a lot, if not the vast majority of situations, so it isn't a huge concern, but it's still great news nonetheless, and it's actually great for tons of people, the people that wanted more and the people that wanted less. You can get their latest and greatest now without having to fork out so much dough. Because HBM2 is actually really expensive memories, but that also means the higher 16 gigabyte, if there is one, would have quite a bit of a price increase. Next up is yet another huge piece of news and even more proof that AMD wants to completely rule the market. I mean, they don't just want to win a little battle here and there, they want it all. Scott Herkelman starts out by saying that there's a 50% smaller footprint in HBM versus GDDR5 and then drops it. Vega will be in notebooks. Yep, there isn't much else to say about that. It's just yet more proof that AMD is going all out to hit Nvidia and Intel where it hurts. This is definitely a no-hold-bars GPU. Now, I'm not trying to get everyone too hyped for Vega. I don't want people's expectations to be astronomically high, but this is most certainly some interesting stuff and shows just how serious AMD is about getting back on the horse and challenging their biggest rivals in nearly every sector of the market imaginable. So yeah, I know the video wasn't long, but this was news I knew all of you would really want to see, so I really wanted to get it out there as fast as I could. And what do you think about it though? Are you excited for Vega? He continuously noted it's right around the corner, which pretty well falls in line with the rumored May or June release. Do you think you'll be picking up AMD's new GPU or sticking with Nvidia? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more hardware and gaming news and reviews and everything else that I can bring all of you. And as always, have a great day.